So, okay, so welcome to English Composition 1010. I'm your instructor, Amy Bloom, and this is a little bit about our course. All right, so we're going to spend a little time getting to know each other, understanding the style and the theme of the course. Um, we'll introduce ourselves. You've already learned a little bit about our online classroom and the assignments, and then we'll do an icebreaker. Okay, so this course has a theme and a focus for English 1010. So I like to bring in popular culture into the classroom. So that also includes media literacy and how to read and interpret that popular culture. So what that means is popular culture can be anything like that we encounter on a day-to-day basis, such as movies, songs, um, social media, um, graffiti, artwork, everyday advertisements, things that you see and encounter in the media every day. Media literacy is the skill by which we read these things. We interpret, we analyze, and we hopefully think critically about those things. So popular culture and media literacy are a good entryway into English studies because we analyze those texts just like we analyze the texts of literature. So it's the same mental or process that you'll use to apply to interpreting in a work of art or a piece of literature. Apply those same faculties to interpreting and analyzing popular culture. And then I hope that you apply experiences with the world around you. And so the goal with that process to write our essays, and we will learn research. My style of teaching is pretty casual and laid back, but I do have high standards for your academic work, and that includes being respectful of people of all backgrounds. So that could be your cultural background or your home language, all the protected classes protected by the Civil Rights Act. Uh, those will be observed in my classroom. And so that extends to the types of discussions we have as well. So we're going to talk about things that we don't necessarily agree with each other on, but we need to have a civil discussion and we can agree to disagree on some things, and that'll be okay. I expect each student to do their own work and to take responsibility. And this is a college class, so your instructors may not chase you, or they may not give you extensions, or they may not let you turn in late work. So it's a step up in the level of responsibility when you come to college. So you'll need to take responsibility for your own deadlines and understanding the requirements. But always ask questions when things are not clear. If you don't want to ask in front of the group, that's fine. You can send a private message by email or after class or by text. No questions are dumb. So always clarify the requirements when they don't make sense or when you don't understand something. But if you're feeling brave, then definitely ask the question out loud, because there's a good chance that someone else in the class has that same question. Teachers are not always totally clear, so it's a work in progress for us as well. So, those questions help us improve our game as well. So we'll do a lot of group work. That means sharing your writing in small groups, small group discussions. We'll play some games and have some fun. So mostly, I hope that you will be yourself and enjoy. A little about the writing process. That is the process by which we will write essays. This graphic is a visual representation of the writing process starting at the top. It's like a wheel where you start with pre-writing. That can include brainstorming, drafting, actually, sorry, pre-writing could include brainstorming, um, taking taking notes, making a list. It could be doodling in a notebook. It could be making a bubble chart or a flow chart. It could be something visual. So it could be simply talking. Then moving on to drafting. So you're going to move clockwise down through this wheel. Each one of these is a major step in the writing process. Drafting is starting to write sentences, putting them into paragraphs. Then you've got revising, making your work better, starting with the ideas. So you always want to revise your ideas first. Then you'll notice the editing down here. That includes, correcting punctuation, grammar, and these are the things that that are small details, and you will wait till the end of the process to get to those. Then publication is turning it in for a grade. And then we'll start all over again with with a new topic, a new essay. So this is the writing process. Okay, and that's the general approach to the course in English 1010. And like I said, feel free to reach out and ask questions. I'm going to stop the recording here.